Remember when $100 actually filled a grocery cart? When the premium label meant quality, not just permission to rip you off? Those days are gone. And what is happening in Canadian supermarkets right now should make you furious. While you are trying to stretch every dollar, 3 families control what you eat. They stole from you for 14 years, apologized with a $25 gift card, and they are still getting away with it. We spent weeks digging through court documents, food inspection records, and corporate filings from 2024 and 2025, and what we found will shock you. We found 6 grocery chains that are failing Canadians, and 3 that are actually doing right by you. Will your regular shop make the list? Let us find out. Number 6. Northwest Company, the Northern Exploiter. The federal government runs a program called Nutrition North Canada. It is supposed to subsidize food costs in remote Indigenous and northern communities. The government pays retailers to lower prices, except the prices never go down. In Iqaluit, the same jug of Tropicana orange juice that costs $6.99 in Toronto costs $26.59. That is not a typo. $26 for orange juice. Northwest Company operates almost every store in these communities. They receive the subsidy and they pocket it. A family of 4 in Iqaluit pays $1,500 to $2,000 a month for groceries. The same basket costs $600 to $800 in Toronto. 57% of Nunavut households are food insecure, the highest rate in the developed world. And Northwest Company stock price is up 45% since 2019. They are profiting from the starvation of Indigenous communities while your tax dollars subsidize their theft. Number 5. Metro, the margin master. Metro's profit margins are the highest in the industry at 4.7%. How? Market dominance in Quebec, where they control roughly 28%. Here's the scam. Metro charges premium prices. Food Basics, their discount banner in Ontario, charges 15 to 25% less. Same parent company, same suppliers, same distribution center. The only difference is the brand on the door. During the pandemic, Metro cut Hero pay for workers in June 2020. That was 3 months into a global pandemic, while their CEO took home $5.2 million. Number 4. Sobeys and FreshCo, the discount theater. Sobeys wants you to think FreshCo is the budget alternative. It's not. It's the same company wearing a cheaper costume. In 2013, Sobeys bought Canada Safeway for $5.8 billion. Then they closed over 100 stores in small towns across Western Canada. Seniors in rural Manitoba were driving 50 kilometers to buy milk. FreshCo is 16% cheaper than Sobeys on average. But that is not because they are competing. It is because they cut staff and offer lower service. Meanwhile, Sobeys made $789 million in profit in 2024, while rural Canadians lost access to food. Number 3. No Frills and Real Canadian Superstore. The Privacy Pirates. PC Optimum has 18 million members. Every time you scan that card, Loblaws records what you buy and what it says about your health. Buying diabetes medication, they know. Buying pregnancy tests, they know. They sell that data to advertisers, manufacturers, and insurance companies. Your purchase history is worth $200 to $300 million a year to Loblaws. But here is the real crime. If you refuse to give them your data, they punish you with 2-tier pricing. Cheerios, $7.99 regular price, $4.99 member price. Ground beef, $9.99 per pound regular, $6.99 member price. You are not getting a discount. You are paying a privacy tax. The regular price is inflated. The member price is closer to fair value. This is not a rewards program. It is extortion. Hand over your data or pay 50% more. You are the product. Number 2. Loblaws, the bread price fixer. From 2001 to 2015, Loblaws held secret meetings with their competitors, Sobeys, Metro, and Walmart. They coordinated price increases on packaged bread. For 14 years, they stole from you. Every sandwich, every burger bun, every loaf. When the Competition Bureau started investigating, Loblaws cut a deal. They admitted guilt and provided evidence against the others in exchange for immunity. No criminal charges, no jail time. Just a $25 gift card program. The average Canadian family lost $400 to $2,900 over 14 years. Loblaws gave you back $25 and made you spend it in their stores. 13 million Canadians registered for that card. Meanwhile, Galen Weston Jr. increased his personal wealth by $3.4 billion during the pandemic. While you could not afford the bread he overcharged you for, he bought another mansion. The criminal charges against Sobeys and others are still pending. No convictions yet. No one is in jail. Number 1. The oligopoly and the chemical dumping ground. This is the real villain. 3 companies control 62% of the Canadian grocery market: Loblaws, Sobeys, and Metro. Loblaws does not just own its namesake stores. It owns No Frills, Real Canadian Superstore, Zehrs, Fortinos, Provigo, Maxi, and 20 other banners, 2,400 stores. The choice is an illusion. Here is what happens when 3 families control your food. Ice cream used to be 2 liters. Now it is 1.4 liters, a 30% reduction while prices increased 40%. You are paying more for less. 2 million Canadians used food banks in 2024. That is a 78% increase since 2019. Galen Weston Jr. testified that margins are thin. His net worth increased from $8 billion to $11.4 billion in 5 years. But it gets worse. Canada has become a dumping ground for chemicals banned in Europe. Titanium dioxide is in coffee whitener, cake frosting, and candy. The European Union banned it in 2022 because it can damage your DNA. Health Canada still allows it. Bisphenol A is in the lining of canned soup and canned tomatoes. It is an endocrine disruptor linked to obesity and diabetes. The European Union banned it in all food packaging in 2018. Canada banned it in baby bottles, but canned food is still lined with it. Azotocarbonamide is a dough conditioner also used to make yoga mats. It is banned in Europe and in Australia. It is allowed in bread in Canada. Artificial food dyes have been linked in multiple studies to hyperactivity in children. In Europe, products with these dyes must carry a warning label. In Canada, no warning is required. Your kids eat Fruit Loops and tricks loaded with dyes that European children are protected from. If Europeans are protected, why are you not? But there is good news. 3 options are still worth your money. Best number 3. Farmers markets and community-supported agriculture. If you can access a farmer's market, you will save 20 to 40% on in-season produce. You are buying direct from the farmer with no middleman markup. And it is ultra fresh. Community-supported agriculture programs let you buy a share up front and receive weekly produce boxes. $400 to $800 for a season gets you organic, local vegetables at half the supermarket price. Farmers markets have limited hours and not everyone can access them. But if you can, this is the best value and quality you will find. Best number 2. Food co-ops. Calgary Co-op, Saskatoon Co-op, and Community Natural Foods are member-owned grocery stores. You pay a small membership fee, and profits are returned to you as dividends or reinvested in lower prices. Calgary Co-op returned $35 million to members last year. That is $81 per active member. Because there are no external shareholders extracting profit, co-ops can charge less, or pay better wages, or both. Co-ops exist primarily in Western Canada, but if there is one near you, join it. Best number 1. Costco. If you can afford the membership and have space for bulk purchases, Costco is the least bad corporate option. They are 15 to 25% cheaper per unit than traditional supermarkets. Costco pays starting wages of $18 to $20 per hour, with benefits for part-time and full-time workers. CEO pay ratio is roughly 10 to 1. At Loblaws, it is closer to 300 to 1. The downside is accessibility. $65 to $130 for membership is a barrier for low-income families. But if you can access it, it is the best corporate alternative. Special mention: if you live in the Greater Toronto area, Aldi has about 40 stores and is 20 to 30% cheaper with good quality. You have worked 40 years for your money. You are not a fool. This week, I challenge you. Take just one category: your produce, your meat, or your bread. Move it from Loblaws or Sobeys to a farmer's market, a co-op, or Costco if you can. Vote with your wallet. Because that $25 gift card for 14 years of theft was them laughing at you. Which supermarket lost your trust for good? Drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching.